With Monarch Data Prep Studio's Analyze feature, you can create summaries and gain a deeper understanding of your data. Here we have data on bike part sales. Let's start by creating a summary identifying the top customers. First, add the customer name as a row and the net value as a measure to serve as the basis for determining the top customers. In the Matching tab, we can match on key values based on these options. The default is to match on all values, which would include all customers in the summary. To get the top customers, select first N value and set it to 10. For each of these options, we specify what we want to do with the unmatched values. For our current option, we can include everything else in an additional row or hide the unmatched values but include these in the totals. Let's use the display option and change the label. Now let's sort the summary in descending order and by net value so we get our top performers based on this measure. Finally, rename the summary as Top 10 Customers and display the total line. Here's what we get. Aside from the top customers, we have an 11th row for all other companies plus the grand total. Let's explore the other options for matching key values using the customer and net value as well. The time interval option is available for a date-time key. This generates a summary based on key values falling within the defined date-time range. With the measure limit option, we can identify customers whose sales fall above or below a specified value, for instance 5,000. We would then need the summary sorted on the net value, similar to our previous settings. Let's call this customers with low sales. Here's what that looks like. We can add more rows to build out the summary. Users will then be able to look at details on the transactions. Now, what if we want to focus on specific customers? First, let's duplicate this summary, edit the duplicate, and add a few more source fields. This time, choose the last option, Values from Table. Using exact match, the summary is created based on a specific list of key values. You can also use wildcards or create a series of ranges by specifying the upper limit for each range. This last option is used for dates or numeric fields. For this example, we want to concentrate on a few specific companies, so we need the exact match option. Pick out the companies from the list of unique values. You can also select all the values or add a custom value. You may also indicate if records with no data will be included. Notice that we now have the option to exclude unmatched values from the summary totals. Also, this time we can sort according to the position in the values table, which we filled out in the Matching tab. However, let's sort the customer name alphabetically. Now rename the summary and see what we get. The summary is now focused on the 3 chosen customers under each sales group. We've just seen how matching on key values allows us to create more advanced summaries for functions such as identifying top performers, discovering issues, and focusing on specific customers and their transactions.